'cause you were born with mischief in your eyes and fire in your veins.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my TBR for the month of July. So, the first book on this list is pending if I don't finish it, like, by the end of the day, because it's the 30th right now and I'm recording this. But yeah, I have actually like a massive pile of physical books here, and I have my Kindle, and that's what I have in front of me is like my list of owned Kindle books. And I think right now is my goal is to try to get through 5 Kindle books a month, as well as finish off current series. And there are a couple in here that are starts of new series, but I want to read them because they're like, I guess they like just released, or they're close to, you know, or I just got them this month. So, the first book I have is Moonborn by Terry Mager. I am about 100, no, I'm like 74 pages into it right now. But I am reading this for review, so I am taking it slow to get the review out. But I'm hoping to maybe finish this today, but if not, this is on my TBR for July. So check my Goodreads, or if I finish it before the start of the month, I'll leave a little note down below saying I have taken Moonborn out of my TBR. Hello, Callie. Callie is standing behind me. Come here, come over here. Over here. Callie, over here. Yeah. Come here. Want to come say hi? Want to say hi? Say hi, everyone. Blah. Okay, you good? You done being an attention whore? You done looking for attention? Okay, gotta put you down. Well, thank you for visiting the video, Callie. Alright. So after that, I'm getting through my physical TBR, and then I will show you the Kindles, I guess. I also have to finish Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. I've been reading it for months now. I need to get it done. But I've been taking it slow. But before I even work on Lord of Shadows, I am skipping it for these next 2 books because their 4th book comes out this month, and that is on my TBR as well. So I have Outpost and Horde by Anna Guire, and of course Vanguard comes out this month, and that is on my TBR as well. I don't know if I will get to it this month, but I plan to buy it when it comes out, and so you will definitely see it either in my July wrap-up or my August TBR. So after those 4, I have Infinite Risk by Anna Guire, which will finish another series for me, so yay! You know me, I'm all about finishing the series right now. That needs to go over into another pile though, because I have to film my book haul for the month after this video, and that was in the haul. I'm double checking. Yeah, that was in the haul. Alright. And for the next pile. So, these are in no particular order. I don't know what order I am planning to complete these in, but these are the rest of the throw in here because they need to be finished series-wise. So I have The Flame in the Mist by Renee N.A., which is of course not in a series, but it's a newer release and I want to get it read. Simple as that. I also have The Beauty of Darkness by Mary E. Pearson, which, again, it finishes off a series. I don't know whether I'm going to do because some of the ones that I have that are finishing series off are huge. So I don't know if I'm going to get to the ones where I have one more book to read in the series, or if I might just do these smaller books first. Exactly. I also have on here The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. This is kind of like at the very end of my TBR though. It's just the way I have this piled to not fall down. This was kind of in the middle, but this is more on the very end of my TBR because it'll start a whole new series for me, and of course I'm trying to get that shelf down to as few books as possible, so I'm gonna wait on this until I get a bunch more series read, but it is on my TBR for the month if I can get to it. I also have Frost Like Night by Sarah Rash, which of course will finish this series for me too. So, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do the ones where I only have one book to go, or hence this next series that's coming where I have 3 to go. But these are actually all out of order, so let me grab this one first. I have Revel Spring by Morgan Rhodes, Gathering Darkness by Morgan Rhodes, and Frozen Tides by Morgan Rhodes. So, yeah, I think honestly this one is kind of far back on the TBR. I am debating on rereading Fallen Kingdoms first. I don't know if I'm going to need to, but yeah, we'll see. This is another one that is further down on my list because this is starting a new series, although I have both of the current books out right here in my TBR, so I could catch up with this series very fast. But that is The Inventor's Secret and The Conjurer's Riddle by Andrea Kramer. So, 2 more physical books to go. We have A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir, which of course, yeah, catches me up. Or, wait, is that a duology? I don't think it's a duology. I think there's more. I don't know. But I also have Traitor to the Throne by Alwyn Hamilton. So, that is it for physical books. Yeah. Yeah, I just realized to put another book in the wrong spot. Ah! So, I do have a list here of Kindle to read books. And it is in order of page number, which is kind of what I am going with. However, I am thinking about skipping a bunch of the C books because, of course, Alphabathon is coming up in August, so I want to have enough ebooks as well as physical books to read during that. So, as of right now, I'm skipping any C books that are closer down on this list. Yeah, just so that I have them. So, the first book that I have as far as ebooks go is right here, and it is Blood Moon by Aurora Whittet. That's the only one I currently have downloaded onto my Kindle. As you guys know, I got a Kindle right at the start of June, so I got my new one. I haven't downloaded everything onto it yet, and I'm basically downloading as I go to keep track of what I've read and reviewed on Goodreads. It was a lot easier to keep track on the old Kindle compared to the newer one, I have to say. So the first book I'm going to read, I actually, like, that's on this list, and compared to that, I actually don't have pulled up because it is only a document. But that is The Taming of the Drew by Stephanie Kate Strom. I actually got an arc of this on Edelweiss, and I will review it when I get to it. If I can even remember my Edelweiss login. I don't know. It'll at least be reviewed on Goodreads. That's all I can say. The next one I have, and this might, I hate to say it, this might take me a minute, you guys. I'm gonna go by title because that'll help me a lot easier. If I can find it. Okay, I know how my Kindle is sorting these now, it looks like. Yes. Okay, the next one I have is The Girl in the Box 1 through 3 by Robert J. Crane. Really, phone?
Hello.
If it's Mom, I'm recording a video. You're gonna hear him talking in the background. I'm sorry. So I did not know the author for that, so if needed, I will skip it for a different book. But I also have, actually down to the R's now, I have Rumors by Erica Kiefer. Yeah. And then I have Runes by Edna Walters. There is other books in the Rune series, so I'm kind of iffy on if I want to start that due to the fact that I could probably, you know, I don't know. It's like I would rather read smaller, like standalone books right now, but we'll see. I have to cross one of these out. The next one I had on here was Beauty and the Beast by K.M. Shea, which I read last month. Well, this month. But yeah, I have a couple more that I'm going to throw up here. Which I just gotta get to them. They're right here. I have Snow White Sorrow by Cameron Jace, as well as Cinderella Dressed in Ashes by Cameron Jace, and Blood, Milk, and Chocolate Part 1. But those are basically it, and those ones I will get through really fast. So that's what I'm planning to read this month. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm sorry for that interruption, but other than that, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. Be sure to comment what you guys are planning to read for the month of July, and subscribe for more. Bye everyone.
'Cause you were born with mischief in your eyes.